Hey guys, welcome back here to my channel and to the results of the April and May diorama challenge. This map was provided by Mr. Unit. It is a recreation of the Hagrid's coaster layout from Islands of Adventure. A really cool layout, quite a big map. There wasn't loads of entries, I understand we're all busy, me as well. But let's get into the entries for this month. I can't wait to show you what everyone's been doing. So first up here we have Runaway Clydesdale by Pacific Rim, and this one came with a bit of a description. I'm going to read it out for you now. It says, "Those Clydesdales have escaped the barn house again. Now you can be one of the escapees' shoes, and as you gallop through the farm, you will go through one head chopper effect, one drop track section in one of the barn houses that is destroyed. Some horses grazing in the grass, 4 forward launches, 1 backward launch, a spike journey, the coaster goes through the farm, etc. So good luck with escaping the Clydesdales." So again, very imaginative from Pacific Rim. He's always got these great backstories to his builds. I would like to have seen the barns have a bit more of like a barn style roofing and some more details on the side, some windows, etc. Maybe some big barn gates just to add some more details to the buildings. But I like the colours that you've used. Got these lovely greens. I like the yellow track as well. That's really nice. Goes nicely with those red buildings. We've got a little food outlet here as well. Some fencing around the paths would have been quite nice too, just to kind of keep the guest away from those low areas of the track where maybe there could be a possible accident or a danger in real life. You want to keep those guests away from those dangerous areas. It is a very big map. It was a lot to fill, which is why we gave you 2 months this time. We have the destroyed barn there where the drop track section is. I like the idea and the theming. Some effects in there with some smoke or some fire stuff would have been cool as well, just to kind of show that it's been destroyed. But here's a nice overview. As you can see, we've got some nice path lighting going around there. The barn is the station of the ride itself. And of course, you've got this little story of escaping the barn. So thank you for sending that one in. Next up here, we have Ride Through the Jungle Temples. This one is a very dense forest, and as you can see, it's quite hard to see where the coaster is. But if you do look in amongst the trees, you can see it kind of whizzing in and out of all those big trees and jungle pieces of theming and all the temples as well. It's quite a lot to... there is a lot of trees, so it's quite hard to see, like I said, but there are some nice details in there if you look in amongst all the foliage. Here we've got a nice kind of temple. It's kind of an open roof style station, which I quite like as well. And it's like a ruined temple there where you would entrance and exit the ride itself. We also got a nice kind of river going through there as well, which is always nice, breaks up the land a little bit. We got a drop tower in there as well, which is themed to a temple. And yeah, I can imagine this would be really fun in real life because I've been on coasters before that go through trees and through the forest, and it's really like confusing. You don't know where you're going, and it's really exciting, so that's really nice. I like the detailing here on the drop track section where the temple is. You got the lava in there with all the steam. That's really cool as well. And yeah, it's just very nice in general. Like I said, it's quite hard to see where the coaster is, and I do think there is a lack of lighting. Some mysterious kind of jungle lighting at night time would have been really cool, but thank you again for sending that one in to me. Next up here we have Chaos Park by Eric. This is a really awesome map. I really like it. He actually said it's an absolute mess because he rushed it in 3 hours and wanted to get something sent in as he was also doing Battle of the Builder, which is another great challenge. If you want to go and check that out, you can see the details for that over on Discord. But I actually think this is a really great map. There's lots going on, but it's really colourful and it's well put together. I like the pathing. I like all the colours that you've used, these beige for the paths. Got all this kind of rubble on the paths as well. I love the red trees. I think that's really great contrast against the pathing and some of those blues in there that you got as well. I love the dragons and all the spacecrafts, etc. It's really creating a scene, an atmosphere, and the coaster's kind of dipping in and out of these rocks and in amongst the trees as well. Is really fun. I also think the station building as well is really cool. It's really futuristic and modern. It looks like a modern mansion or something, like a house, but I think it really works for this style, this kind of sci-fi kind of thing. And over here by the drop track section, as you can see, we've got like a spacecraft there on a landing pad there, which is really cool as well. I really like that. It's just got some really good theming in here. I really like it. This robot over on the corner there as well, up on the mountainside, is really cool as well. It's got some nice details. This is a really fun map. I really enjoyed looking around this one. I think you've done some really great details. The dragon there as well on the side there is really awesome. The steam coming off those spaceships. And I love the blue foliage as well. I think it's really cool. It's something I would never do myself. I would never think of doing that. But it works really well against those reds and deep purples there. I think that's really nice. And the trains running around the track as well just look really cool. I think you did a great job here. I think you've done an amazing job. Even if you said this took 3 hours and you threw it together, I think you've done a great job. Custom supports are a little bit missing, but do you know what? It doesn't really matter because most of the track is quite low to the ground, and those high sections like here, you actually have rocks supporting the track. So it works in this situation. I think it's really nice. And of course, at nighttime here, the lighting is fantastic. Got those nice reds in there, those blues as well. It looks really, really fun. Yeah, great map. I absolutely love this one. So thank you for sending that one in to me and taking the time to actually build something. I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Next up here, we have a great map. This is the winner of this month. I didn't see the point in doing a first, second, and third, just because there was only 4 entries. So I think this is the clear winner. This is by Lively Engineer, Robo Flamingo, and Ed, and they have done an absolute fantastic job here. This has so many details, so much realism, some details that you probably wouldn't even think about building, and it's just absolutely amazing to see. And I absolutely appreciate the effort and the detailing and all the thinking that has gone into this map. So this is themed to Edward and Lighton's Geothermal Adventure. I love the long name there, very reminiscent of Hagrid's. And yeah, I'm going to get into some of the details here. So first up, in the description of this one, it says, since there was some strange activity detected in a deserted icy land that once housed an old mine, researchers wanted to see what was going on there. They placed a research center and a drill to take core samples from the underground. The drill triggered a lot of geothermal activity. Suddenly, the monsters that were stuck in the ice for centuries broke free because of the sudden heat and attacked the researchers. We've got a fantastic story there, which I think is really, really cool. I love a good backstory in these rides. It really adds to the theming and the immersion of what you're trying to build. And then, yeah, so we've got these hot spots here, of course, where they've been drilling. And like the lava coming out of the rocks here just looks fantastic. All those cracks and everything, it looks amazing. The ice and everything's been done really, really well as well. There isn't one piece of land here that has been left unthemed. And even the backstage areas just look amazing. And then obviously they have theming on the front as like a facade, which is really cool. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? This is just really amazing. It's one of the best maps we've had in a long, long time. I think it's really incredibly done. Congratulations to you guys for working together and building this. Here's some of the monsters, of course, in one of the little dark ride sections, some of the theming there. Yeah, I just think this is, I don't know what else to say, to be honest, because I just think you can't really get better than this. There's been some fantastic entries in the past, like Dudley Do Rights, that was amazing as well. This is up there with that one as one of the best ones. And it's really such a pleasure to see such great work done in this game. I've not had much time to build myself recently, which has been a bit of a shame. So I've not played as much as I would like to. But it's great to see other people still building and still sending in builds to this challenge, because I couldn't really do it without you guys joining in and everything. The lighting here as well is amazing, of course. I'm guessing Robo did the lighting because he's famous for fantastic lighting. But yeah, thank you guys for all working on these maps and sending them in to me. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to see what you guys do for the next month. There is a link on my page now which will take you to the challenge if you want to participate. And I'll see you all next time here on my channel for another video. Bye bye.